Welcome to The Whole Story. I'm Anderson Cooper. In this next hour, I'll bring you a story about a remarkable man named Alexander McLean. He founded and runs an organization called Justice Defenders, which says it's worked on the legal cases of more than 170,000 men and women incarcerated in some of Africa's toughest prisons. Now, many of these men and women have no access to attorneys and may have been waiting in prison for years just to get a hearing. Justice Defenders has helped some 69,000 of them win their freedom. What makes Justice Defenders so unique is they train the incarcerated and prison guards to be paralegals, who then help others in prison learn the law and prepare their own defenses. For those who've shown a willingness to serve others while serving their sentences, Justice Defenders will help them get law degrees from the same British law school that Nelson Mandela studied with while he was incarcerated. Alexander McLean hopes what he and his Justice Defenders have accomplished in nearly 24 African prisons might also be possible in prisons around the world, particularly right here in the United States.
In countries like Kenya and Uganda and far beyond, you'll find that often 70 or 80 or 90% of the prison population has never met a lawyer. And as Justice Defenders, we're dreaming of a world where every accused person has a chance to tell their side of the story before they're convicted or punished for a crime. We ask, how can we be unlikely allies? That's how we see ourselves, this community of unlikely allies who are hated by many because of the things we've done to bring us to prison, and we're expected to hate each other. There's more to each of us than the worst thing that we've done.
Inside Nairobi's Thika prison, one day feels the same as the next. At 6 a.m., men on kitchen duty prepare breakfast over open flames. About 900 incarcerated men line up. They wash their hands and quickly get their meal. Today, like many days, it's a kind of cornmeal porridge and beans. It's grim but orderly. The guards keep tight control, though overcrowding is a constant concern. In this cell, there's 170 men who sleep here. It's a cell built for about 70 people. There's one toilet for all 170. It is stifling hot. There's very little ventilation. The conditions are difficult to say the least. All the men here sleep on the floor, and they have to sleep on their sides because there's not enough room for somebody to sleep flat. They're in this room from around 5:30 in the afternoon till 6 a.m., all of them together here. There's been an outbreak of scabies because of the close conditions. Just outside the cell, hundreds more men sit in rows. 5 times a day, they gather for head count.
110.
The guards tally their numbers.
110.
By now, the men are used to this routine. They know what to expect from prison life on a daily basis. What many here and in prisons throughout Kenya don't know is how long they'll be locked up. Some can't afford to pay a relatively small bail. Others aren't sure of the charges against them. They don't have access to an attorney and don't know their rights. There are inmates here who have been convicted of crimes and many others who are still waiting to see a judge. Inmates who wear the striped uniform, that means they've had their case heard, they've been convicted by a court, but they're doing a head count now of inmates who have not been convicted of anything. There are several hundred people here. There's more in this cell as well, and very few of these hundreds of people have access to an attorney. On this day, however, there's a special visitor.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters.
Alexander McLean, founder and CEO of Justice Defenders. It's great to be back here with you.
Alexander McLean is a British-Jamaican lawyer who founded Justice Defenders 18 years ago. In this prison and 21 others in Kenya and Uganda, Justice Defenders has trained about 240 men and women to be paralegals and helped 67 get law degrees so they can help others behind bars.
So I'm excited and expectant for the time that we're going to share. Some have been in prison for long periods, and we thank each of you for your discipline and your hospitality.